Welcome back to the Chicago Tribune's Bear Download from Hallis Hall. I'm Dan Wiederer, joined by Rich Campbell. Rich, it's Friday. We all know what that means.
Prediction Friday.
There you go, in unison. Obviously, Week 12, the 6-4 Bears go to visit the 4-6 Rams. Let's not waste any time. What do you got? What's your prediction?
I've got Bears 27, Rams 20. Think that the Bears offense is going to be too much for a middle-of-the-road Rams defense. I think both defenses leave something to be desired. I just think the differences between the offenses are too great. I think the Bears have too many weapons, too much size on the outside. I think they're going to be able to protect Josh McCown because I think the Rams' home field advantage in this game is going to be mitigated by a huge contingent of Bears fans. We've heard some of the players and coaches talk all week about the importance of the Bears' offensive line getting off the ball on time against Chris Long and Robert Quinn, who really like to jump the snap count. They can do that at home usually because of crowd noise,
right.
And I think the Bears are going to sort of take away that advantage because they're going to have a good traveling crowd.
Yeah, we're very much on the same page. I have Bears 27, Rams 23, so I give the Rams an extra field goal, but I just see a Bears offense that has game planned very well for every opponent they've had this year and knows how to take advantage of weaknesses. A quarterback in Josh McCown who hasn't made a lot of mistakes and still turnover-free through his performance in 2013. And as you mentioned, a road venue that may be the least imposing of any that the Bears will play in this year. Obviously a stretch of 4 out of 5 road games, and they start with one that's a little easier in St. Louis, the Edward Jones Dome. I think they just have a chance to take advantage of a game that they absolutely have to have if they want to be serious contenders through Thanksgiving into December and try and get in this playoff.
Right. If the Bears go down to St. Louis and lose, then they are exposed a little bit. And for me, the key is, can Josh McCown continue to protect the ball? 101 pass attempts to this point without an interception. That has to continue.
Yeah, and Matt Forte, I think, has an opportunity here. St. Louis's run defense has been a little bit all over the map this year, but there's been 4 backs this year that have gone up over 140 rushing yards on them. So that's got to be good news to Matt Forte to maybe expand, the year he's having. He's on pace for over 1,800 yards from scrimmage. May have a big game on Sunday.
Yeah, and on defense, it'll be really interesting to see if the Bears go with more 8 men in the box, and whether Cassiem Green is going to play more for Isaiah Fry, who, although has practiced this week, still has that right hand wrapped in a cast. If the Bears want to play more base instead of nickel, then maybe you feel better about their ability to stop the run because you have an extra linebacker in there. And Cassiem Green played, I think, 17 snaps against the Ravens last week and fit well a couple times, took advantage of some missed blocks by Vontae Leach, the Ravens fullback, and made a couple stops for no gain. So it'll be really interesting to see how the Bears, from a personnel standpoint, try to defend against Zach Stacy.
For the second time this month, also, the defensive line has a chance to build on a very encouraging performance, particularly the one delivered by Julius Peppers against the Ravens. We're going to head to St. Louis to cover that game. Stick with us all weekend on ChicagoTribune.com for the latest. I'm Dan Wiederer. That's Rich Campbell. We'll see you.